Hi, and welcome back to Plating It with Wendy, where I share with you recipes which impress with ease. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a recipe that's a favorite in my home, my one-pot chicken and rice. This recipe is full of flavor and practically prepares itself. No kidding, but my family's waiting for lunch, so let's get started. Let's start by using 2 cups of Basmati rice, and I'm going to wash this rice under running water till the water runs clear. This way you're going to be taking out the excess starch from the rice. And I'm going to put it into a bowl and soak it in some water and leave it aside for about 15 to 30 minutes while we work on the chicken. To season the chicken, I'm going to be using 1½ teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1¼ teaspoon of oregano, 3/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 3/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, 3/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 3/4 teaspoon of onion flakes, and salt to taste. And I'm going to give this a mix. And use it as a dry rub on the chicken. I'm going to be using 6 chicken thighs, skinless bone-in, and I've given them a wash and taken off a little of the fat, and I've pat dried them. I'm going to put the dry rub on it. Just going to massage it into the chicken thigh. Make sure that it goes in well. I'm going to flip them over. I'm just going to put some of the dry rub on the other side too. So we have the flavor going right through. Just give that a good massage into. I'm just going to season it with a little lemon juice also. And a little bit of oil. And I'm just going to flip these over and do the same thing on the other side. I'm just going to put a plastic wrap on this and keep it aside while we saute our shallots. I've heated my cast iron pot, and to that I'm adding 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm using a butter that's been infused with garlic and some herbs. If you don't have butter with garlic and herbs, you can always just add some garlic and herbs to your butter. Just going to let that melt down a little bit. And to that I'm going to add a 2½ inch stick of cinnamon. I'm putting it in full so that I can pick it out later before I serve the dish. And I'm adding 4 cardamoms and about 5 peppercorns. Just going to saute that a little bit. These spices are going to flavor our rice really well. Now I'm going to add in the shallots. I'm using 3 chopped shallots. You can always use onions if you want. Just going to fry them down till they get a little transparent. To this I'm adding 2 chicken bouillons, and I'm adding it at this stage so that it melts down and nicely mixes with the onions. When you put it at this stage, it gets a chance to melt down well, and then it will flavor the rice evenly. I drain the rice of all the water, and I'm going to add it to the onions. Soaking the rice helps the grain to cook faster, and it will also remain separate. I'm just going to nicely give this a mix. And I'm going to coat the base of the pot with the rice. And I'm going to place the chicken onto the rice. The juices which come out of the chicken are also going to flavor the rice very well. I've switched off the stove, and now I'm going to add some chicken stock for the rice to cook in. And I'm using unsalted chicken stock because I put the chicken bouillon, which has a high sodium content. To the chicken stock, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar. The apple cider vinegar is not really going to flavor the rice, but it's going to help to keep it separate. And I'm going to pour it into the pot. Since I'm using a Dutch oven, I'm just going to cover it now and put it into my preheated oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 to 45 minutes. You can actually use any oven-proof dish to prepare this recipe, and if the dish does not have a cover, just put a foil on top of it, seal it up nicely and pop it into the oven. The chicken and the rice is tasty by itself, but if you want to take it over the top, you can always prepare the sauce. I'm using the same garlic butter and herbs that I've used for the rice, and to that I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Basically going to make a roux out of this. Oopsie, probably should have waited till the butter melted. Oops. And now we've got a nice roux going here. To this I'm going to add half a cube of chicken bouillon. And now that the chicken bouillon has melted, I'm going to add 2 1/4 cups of chicken stock. Just going to cook this down now till it thickens. Now that the sauce is almost ready, I'm going to season it with some pepper and some dried parsley. Since we want it of a pouring consistency, we're going to take it off at this stage because it's going to thicken a little bit more when it cools down. I've just taken the chicken and rice out of the oven and see how lovely it looks. I'm just going to brush a little butter on the chicken and then put it in the oven back under broil. Now when putting it back into the oven under broil, you're going to keep it without the lid on so that the chicken gets a chance to nicely brown. I'm just going to garnish it with a little dried parsley. See how yummy it is looking? And I'm just going to close it and keep it to rest for about 10 minutes before we can dig into it. I'm so ready, so now let's give this a taste. The rice, it's so buttery and has just the right hint of garlic. And the chicken has been seasoned perfectly and it's so nice and juicy. I really hope you give this recipe a try. If you are new to my channel or haven't subscribed already, subscribe and hit on the bell icon to get a notification every Friday when I upload new videos. If you enjoy watching my videos, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and leave me your comments below. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. The information is in the description below. Thanks for watching. See you soon.